Hey everybody, I'm going to teach you how to play a game today. It's called Slam, and if you get it, you'll be able to do this for a homework assignment and have some fun playing a game. Anyway, you need a deck of cards, okay? And it's a lot like War. And if you know how War goes, you divide half the cards for you and half the cards for the person you're playing against. You get your cards, and this person over here gets ready to turn their card over the same time this person turns their card over, and you go boom. And since this is a 9 and this is an 8, this guy wins. He takes the cards, right? You do it again. Boom, right? This is a queen. This is a 2. Remember, a queen's worth a lot. Okay, he wins. You do it again. You keep doing it, right? 7 to 4. Oh man, this guy is just winning every single one here, right? A 2 and a 4. Oh, the 4 wins, right? And you just keep on playing like that. Okay, 7 to 3, 7 wins. I got to keep playing until this left hand wins 1, right? Oh, king and a 9. Nope, king wins. Oh, 5 and an ace. Oh no. Now you can sometimes play where an ace is a 1, but if you like play poker, jack and a 9. This guy finally won a game. Okay, so you keep playing, right? And when you get done, you shuffle and do it again, and you play till one person has all the cards, right? Okay, slam is very similar to that. Your opponent gets half the cards, you get half the cards. Okay, but now what you have to do is think of all the face cards are worth 10. That means the king, the jack, those are worth 10. The queen, right? Those are all just 10s, right? It's kind of like blackjack, and that's if you ever play blackjack. And the ace is worth 1. Okay, so the ace is worth 1. The 5 is a 5, a 9 is a 9, a 6 is a 6, right? A 2 is a 2. The numbers are the numbers. But you also want to think negative and positive. Reds are always negative, blacks are always positive. And when you turn them over, it's not just who wins. The person that wins is the first person to figure out what is the sum of those two numbers. That means you have to add them. And once you get the sum, you say slam. And if your hand goes down before your opponent, you get a chance to give the answer. And if you get the right answer, you get both cards. If you get the wrong answer, your opponent gets to think about it, try to get the right answer, and then they get the cards. Okay? All right. So that's how you play. Let's try it and show some examples. Okay? So you guys flip these over. Boom. Now, what do I have here? I have a -8 and a +8. What happens when you add a -8 and a +8? Well, they cancel each other out. You get a 0. So someone would say, slam, 0. And if they did, they get the cards. Okay. Now, you have to have integrity when you play any game, just in life, have integrity. Okay. Nobody wants to play with someone who's kind of cheating. Okay. So don't go slam and then start thinking about what is the answer and then say the answer. Don't say slam until you have the answer. If you say slam and you have to hesitate and think about it, that's kind of cheating. That's not fair. Don't do that. Okay? It's no fun playing with someone that cheats. Okay? Okay, let's pretend like the person over here said slam, said 0, they got it right. Again, red is a negative, black is a positive. Slam, 10. How is that 10? Well, these are both positive numbers. What is the problem there? The problem is 9 plus 1. Okay, let's look at it. 9 plus 1 equals 10. Those are both positives. Okay, and I should probably, let's use a blue pen so we don't get confused here. Okay. All right, so we're going to say 9 plus 1 on that one. Okay, boom, ready? How fast are you going to get it? Slam, -12. How did I get that? Well, the jack is worth 10. It's red, so it's negative. The 2 is worth 2, but it's red. So I have negative 10 plus negative 2. I owe 10 plus I owe 2 more. That's a total of owing 12. Okay, ready for the next one? Get it? Get it? Slam! 20. Why? Because the 10 is worth 10. It's black, so it's positive. The queen is worth 10. Now, if these face cards confuse you, just take them all out before you deal. Then you'll just have numbers, and you have to have the ace be a 1, right? Okay, but if they confuse you, take them out. 10 plus 10 is 20. Okay, all right, let's try this one. Boom. Slam, 0. A negative 4 and a positive 4, those are opposites, right? That's actually a positive there and a negative there, and that equals 0. All right, let's try another one. You got it? What do we have? We have a red 10, that's negative 10, a positive 7, negative 10 plus 7, that's not negative 17, right? I owe 10, but I have 7. I can pay 7. I'm still going to owe some. How much more will I owe still? 3. So you say slam, negative 3. If you said slam, negative 17, your opponent can say, wait, I'm going to fix that. You got it wrong. Okay, and they'll say, that's negative 10 plus 7. That's supposed to be negative 3, and they get it. Okay, again, have integrity. Okay, you got it? 7. Slam, 7. That's a positive 5 plus a 2. Now, when you first start this, okay, when you play your first game, have one of these sheets out and show each problem and prove whoever got it right. Okay? And if they get it wrong, the other person gets the cards. Okay, ready for the next one? Slam, negative 10. Okay, those are both negative because they're both red. Negative 6 plus negative 4. I owe 6 plus I owe 4 more. I owe 10. Now, hopefully you have a set of cards that's it's a little bit easier to read these things. I got these Kaiser cards, that have good health in them and stuff. And the problem with the Kaiser cards is they're not red and black, they're blue and green. Right? I like the red and black because red and black actually means in a couple other areas positive and negative. If you're talking about accounting or business, if a business is in the red, that means they're losing money. They owe more than they have. That's a negative. And if they're in the black, that means they're making money. They have more than they owe. So it's an accounting. In fact, old accounting pencils used to be, instead of having an eraser on one end, they would have blue lead on one end and red on the other, or black on one end and red on the other. And they would flip it over if they were going to write a negative number, they'd write it in red. And you might know when you look at fonts sometimes, when you want to go format your cells or format the numbers on a document that you're doing on the computer, it has an option to have the numbers that are negative be red. Okay, so here we go. We got negative 6 and negative 4 makes negative 10. Let's do a couple more so you get it. Okay, got it? What's the 10? I mean, the king is a 10, right? But that's negative. So I have a negative 10. Okay, and what is the black? 3 is just a positive 3. So negative 10 plus 3. That's not negative 13, remember? Okay, and you might notice when you have opposites, one negative, one positive, the number will get smaller than those two, or smaller than the big one anyway, right? Right. So the number will get smaller as far as the value, absolute value. But I owe 10, but I have 3. To pay the 3, I will still owe 7, negative 7. Okay. All right. So hey, you play this, you keep a score sheet, you put your name up here, you put mom or dad or cousin or your friend, whoever you're playing against over here. You time yourself, play for at least 15 minutes. It'll go pretty fast. You'll probably play for longer than 15 minutes. And all of a sudden you've played a game, and you know what happens? You internalize how to add negative and positive numbers. It just comes to you. you get really good at it playing this game. And you have fun doing it. All right, you guys. Have a great day, everybody. Have fun playing the game.